Hello YouTube and welcome back to part 17 of Dark Souls 2, the Extinction playthrough. I think it's 17. I think I uploaded 16 a while ago and then I got really busy and I haven't been streaming because I went from having no job to having a job and I only get one stream day off a week. Anyway, 177 deaths worldwide. That number is going to go up a lot today because the enemies in the shrine are garbage. Last time we had gotten through the shrine and we were ready to go fight the final boss. We went through the shrine, we killed the Giant Lord. I traded the Giant Lord's soul for a hex. I did that literally 15 minutes before stream started because I was making sure I had all the spells. I think I was still using the Dark Drangleic Sword +5 during farming of Aldia's Keep. And Dragon Airy, I switched to the Mira Greatsword. I also have the Greatsword of the Forlorn if I ever just get the crap kicked out of me, because this scales with hollowing. So I'm currently doing a lot of not damage because I'm not fully hollowed. I also have the Black Knight Greatsword +5, but it is tremendously slow. And for where we are in the game, we are at Dragon Sanctuary. I went and grabbed the barbed club because those enemies were kicking the crap out of me. But first, I need to check something. I don't know if the enemies in the giant memories despawn. And the easiest place to check that is right here. There's only 2 enemies you need to fight in the Giant Lord's arena, because this man will kill all of the other enemies fairly quickly. You shoot that man and he dies. And then drag this man over here. And he thinks he can hit you, but he can't hit you. And then as soon as you see his souls pop up, you eat the aged feather and you leave. If you take some damage from the fireballs, rest and you continue. Just keep doing that. That's 3 today, so that's 4 in total. Because we beat this boss first try. Some sort of juice ad. stuck on something? Because I'm stuck on something. He's a giant. He's a tall man. Did you drop anything? Not you, but like the other schmucks you were killing. No. So that's 5. The count shall be 15. Hey, King-in-it. You got a new fancy Switch today? Well, yeah, giving you a Switch instead of playing with a breaker is probably correct. That man lost all of his health in one fireball. If these guys despawn, that's going to be really upsetting, because there's several memories. Oh, I have to check. How many giant souls do I have? I know there's one at the top of Dragon Sanctuary. But if I've done everything correctly, I should have 4. I do have 4, so yeah. I'm just missing the one at the top of Giant Sanctuary for a fully weak King Vendrick. We also have to do Dark Lurker. But I'm not looking forward to killing the Green Knights in Dragon Sanctuary. They're just so annoying. Also, the huge inconsistencies on how much damage he takes in this fight. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And he'll die of poisoning. I could conserve arrows, but I don't have anything to really spend souls on, so there's no point in conserving arrows. So how's everyone's New Year's been so far? Who's already failed their resolutions? It's been 72 hours. See a lot of failing to plan. Just planning to fail. A grand total of everyone failing to plan, planning to fail. Titanite shard. Hog. Titanite shard. Hog. Speaking of lists, I want to go to Target this evening. I want to buy 2 more water bottles. Yeah, I want to just have, you know, my 3 water bottles ready to go. Just in the fridge. Oh, that was a wasted arrow. I threw my old one away. But for chat who doesn't know, I have my breakfast water bottle, I have my lunch water bottle, and I have my dinner water bottle, depending on, you know, what times I'm at work and what times I'm at home. So on stream days, I do drink 72 ounces of water, I believe is what that is, 24 times 3. On work days, I drink a little less. Oh. Oh, I upset the giant before he killed the last dude. Well, this is a different problem than I'm used to. Nah, dude, camel bags are nasty. They are real annoying to clean, and you generally can't see when they've become moldy. It's just one day your water has a little extra flavor to it. Oh, you can absolutely add flavor packs to turtle bags. This man out here drinking gay water. Doesn't drink water straight. My 3 flavors currently, I have orange with caffeine, I have tea, and I have fruit punch. I don't know why I was shooting him with poison arrows when he was dead before 4 arrows hit him. This man real good at his job. He consistently fights off however many dudes that is without getting hit. I stopped counting how many times we're at. I want to say 7. That felt like 7. I was gonna say 5. Well, if it's 5 on stream, that is 7, yeah. 2 off stream, and if it was 5 on stream. Big hit. Big hit. Took out everybody in one swing. Comes into the light. And now he's poisoned. The armored knights that are giving me so much trouble in Dragon Sanctuary, I can just poison them down. I'm just choosing not to. Call that 8. You know, I don't think that is potentially a cow. I think that is actually a bot. Great username. I feel bad for whoever they scammed. It's like when you're playing Final Fantasy and you see someone doing a spam call for Gil, except it is clearly a real player's name and not someone has opened their hand and smashed the keyboard. Those are always the worst. The worst thing about the potato artist yellers, Potato. Potato? Potato. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Speed Racer. How you doing, buddy? Those are just like... I assume people in their stream chat, you know, part of the deal for your 5-minute speed painting of your character is you have to spam for the Potato artist. Because I can't imagine... Oh, hey, I somehow didn't cancel the item by spinning. I can't imagine there'd be that many people, you know, willing to spam in a video game to simp for a streamer. I want to know if they pay people to yell about their Twitch channel. Nah, I'm gonna go with the payment is part of their 5-minute free drawing. Well, bad news, everyone. The enemies despawn in memories. This is the worst news, actually. And deep down I knew it, because I talked about, on the last part, despawning enemies in a different memory. Shit. When I go back and highlight this series, I will definitely be sure to grab that just pause shit as a highlight, you know? Just in case anyone is wondering my mental state during this, it's that right there. Why am I farming memories if they suck? Because, God help me, the alternative is worse. Sean has shown up with an army. Oh, the alternative is Dragon Sanctuary. I do like watching the arrows curve. I did some light farming in this area, and it's all different checkpoints because when I was going through here the first time, I was dying. That man got sent sailing. Yeah, you get the Fat Chocobo mount from the Collector's Edition. It's a great mount. It's a Fat Chocobo. Oh yeah, you get Hades' horse from the Elpis cutscene. Chonky chocolate ostrich. Yeah, I don't have any games wishlist on Steam. The only chocolate chocobos I can think of are the one you get from the story in Heavensward, and the one from the Twitch sub-campaign to get the black chunky chocobo. But that was from, you know, subscribe to certain channels on Twitch. The mist has thinned. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I might be playing something with Cass and Colin in the future. Unsure. But yeah, I don't really use the computer for much these days. Oh, right, I can't hurt him until he gets up, because he tripped. Oh, he tripped too, God. Oh my God. Stop falling. You can't even take poison damage while you're falling. Oh my God. I'm not super worried about the last guy in this area being on a different despawn timer, because he's on a different despawn timer anyway. Because the mist keeps timing out, because this area has a lot of fighting if you're not skipping past. Also, big guy, you are 1,000% in the wrong spawn area. Okay, you die of poison. Yeah, big guy's walking back into the corner where he spends all of his free time. But I did successfully poison him, so he's got less health. I wonder why he was out in the fray this time. Also, before stream started, I got a bunch of S rank kills. Because Rain Snake was up, followed by Dry Weather, Void Scent in Costa del Sol. So I had 2 weather-dependent S ranks back-to-back. Disagree. But there's apparently a dude on Chaos that is becoming very well known in the hunt community as an early puller. There was a ledge there. Apparently people are just waiting to see if the GMs will do anything for them being mass report for griefing from the hunt community. But they were doing it to the A Realm Reborn hunts, which, you know, one person can kill. That's not unreasonable. They're not likely to kill you. Especially not Snake. But he tried to do it in Ilmeg and got absolutely floored by the S rank. Hey, rip 160,000 souls. That man one-shot me. From full. By the way, 160,000 souls, 2 levels. Ad break, 2 minutes. I mean, you still have people spamming provoke, trying to fake people out into a boss fight. Yeah, those hits just instant kill you. How about that? How about that? Let's get a little bit more health and see if that changes anything. Rusted Red Scimitar. Oh, I've also changed my YouTube system, my YouTube recording system to auto split every 15 minutes, I believe. So if something like were to happen and my laptop was to crash, I wouldn't lose much. As soon as the ad starts, we're going to pause the recording, and I'm going to go grab my stuff out of the dryer. Yeah, there's a setting in OBS for auto split recording. I was testing it out on an offline recording to see if it caused any issues. Like, was there any hitching? And it didn't seem to be. So now I'm trying it out on... it just said... There it is. Okay, there's the ad break. YouTube, we'll be right back. I'm gonna go get myself out of the dryer. Okay, YouTube, welcome back. It says ad in progress for 6 seconds, but we'll welcome you back now. So, I feel like we should be getting close on... yeah, I got my box off the stoop. I feel like we should be getting close to despawning the first dude in this area. You know, don't go kicking boxes on the stoop in the dark. You won't trip. Absolutely not. No thank you, Satan. Get out of here with your big club. Oh my god, if I hit him while he's trying to stand up, he falls back down again. What was that aim? Where were you aiming? One, two, three. I mean, you have the ability to leave the house on your own, and you choose not to. So I think the idea of you wanting to go on walks after stream is kind of laughable. You also complain about the house being cold, and it's about 40 degrees warmer indoors than outdoors. The mist has thinned. Can you get away from the door so I can attack you? Thank you. And back in we go. Hey, progress. What did you trip on? Oh, don't these guys know there's a time limit for these fights? Hey, good news, there's still a whole nother giant area left after this. But at least the mob infighting reduces the amount of work I need to do. I can just collect souls and, you know, wait. Oh, they killed one. They're not going to kill the dude with the stick, because the dude with the stick does all of the damage. Not your brightest moment, guy. I approve of your bravery coming up here. Suicide by Chosen Hollow. But not your brightest moment. What is the reverb on that fireball? Fire Drake Stone is from one of the knights. Which is weird that the knights drop fire infusion fuel, and none of the knights have a fire weapon. That was a perfectly executed dodge. Oh, I can... This ladder might make me real upset. Let's find out. Was there anything up here? No. Good. Like I said, ladder could have made me real upset. Mist fades. I'm not going to kill this guy. I'm not even going to bother. So I'm hoping the second wave of enemies is only 2 spawns off from the first guy. I know better than to hope, but I'm hoping. And we're playing the Fall Down game again. I didn't realize the Fall Guys event was live and well in Dark Souls. This would be a great time for Bobby's soundboard. Just every time he falls over, woo woo woo. I tried to move the mouse to see what that emote was. Andy Pug Fall Guy. Okay. Oh, you guys gonna kill one? No, because Big Stick Man is right there with his big stick. You chose wrong. I'm pretty sure he... No, okay, I'm pretty sure he killed the other giant. But no, the other giant's right there. I should... Oh, I didn't. I was like, I should have put enough arrows into the big guy for poison to kill him. But it looks like I was maybe 2 shots off. 1 shot. So it's poison and then 7 arrows kills the big guy. Ah, what are you doing down here? On ground level. That's 2. That's 5. Should die of poison now. Being able just to run in and not have to reset because you've made it to the end and talk to the thing, and also didn't take any damage is great. Bad news is, even if you don't reset, that door still closes. Pop this man. He has the same strategy I do with chucking out poison and trying to call it a day. He has made me lose where the entrance is. Realistically, I can poison both of those nerds and then just go through the doorway. Because they'll die to poison. Also, the Turtle Knights are the only thing that is actually doing damage to the Giants. The standard soldiers do like 2 to 4 damage. Really need to count my arrows better. It's a non-issue because of how many souls these guys drop, but I need to count my arrows better. Yeah, earlier in the game, me running out of arrows was kind of costly, but as long as I haven't done a wipe recently, running out of arrows now it costs nothing. Poison and then 8 arrows. And this is part of the reason why in Dark Souls 3 you can only carry 99 arrows. You can have more than 99 arrows and they refill at bonfires, but you can only carry 99 arrows on your person. I want to say Bloodborne has a similar mechanic with blood vials. Well, I guess not even just blood vials, all of its consumables. Bloodborne has. You can carry X number, but you can have infinite in your storage chest. Yeah, I am wearing the Gold Covenant Surface Ring. Why are you guys... This must be really low drop rates. I'm getting nothing from these guys. Got some Titanite shards from the first memory. I've gotten a Fire Drake Stone from this memory. I'm getting nothing here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if I let the poison run its course, I only need 7. If I'm cutting it short because I'm just keeping firing arrows, it's 8. $777 damage. Shout out. That man got pile drivered into the ground. What a way to go. One more. I should feather on the next one because my bow's getting kind of low. It's not at risk yet, but it is getting kind of low. Let's swap out the restoration ring for the old Leo ring and see if we can get some extra damage. There aren't a lot of spots where I'm doing what I think are counterattacks, but the game's got a pretty generous window on the old Leo ring. You may not have noticed it, but there was extra damage from the old Leo ring on that one. because he was charging up his pyromancy attack. Hitting him counted as a counterattack. Hey, we've almost made back those 160,000 souls we lost at the beginning of this. Well, that's... I don't think the time we will save from any extra damage will amount to much. Like, I don't think we're gonna suddenly start killing the guy at the top of the stairs in 7 arrows. Why are you hiding back here, Clubman? I think that roll was necessary. As much as I try to minimize any sort of dodging by just being in good positioning, that one felt necessary. Three. 6. 8. Yeah, it really didn't seem to have a difference there. I should have used the feather instead of interacting with the body. I also still have all of my, my spells, even though I don't have my chimes or my staff equipped. I'll be back for you once we're done with this map. Canonically, he dies here, so let's make sure that's reality. I really appreciate the swordsmen. They are trying their best. They ain't accomplishing anything, but they're trying their best. Oh, are you gonna kill him? Are you gonna do it? He did it! And his reward is getting donkey punched with a hammer. Okay, I'm gonna intervene on this one. I should try to arrow down the big stupid green knights. According to what I was reading on the Dark Souls wiki, they have about 12 lives, the big stupid green knights, so I think I'm halfway through farming them already. Specifically the first one. The second one kicks my ass, and if I beat the second one, third one's pretty easy to fight. And then the fourth one kicks my ass. You hit weaker than your smaller brother and with a hammer. Also, I remember this being a legitimate strategy I used in Dark Souls 3, where I would find something with passive regen. I think the Ring of Regeneration's in Dark Souls 3 as well. And between enemy fights, as I'm, going between the unknowns and bonfires, I would just stand there and heal with my regen ring until I was topped off. Just so I didn't have to use Estus. It's like, man, I got absolutely beat up in this fight. Let me just stand here for a couple minutes. Catch my breath. Okay, I feel better. Time to go forward. So I could save my flasks for when I eventually got to the boss arena. I never died in this room. That's surprising. Now this man's got a few more spawns because the mist thinning. He's got at least 2 more. No, at least 3 more from today alone. Ad break coming up in a minute. We'll be pausing the recording again for the ad break. Next up will be the memory in the Pursuer's boss arena. And then we will have... We did that one a few times already because we were trying to find a room. And I will need to look up if that is a real room that you can get into and how to do it. Because there are certainly giants in that room, and it looks like there's a treasure chest in there. But it could be an open treasure chest for set dressing. Okay, is this gonna be the last run? Because this will account for all of today's failures. Oop, ad in progress. We'll be right back, YouTube. Okay, ad break's over. Welcome back, YouTube. You did not miss anything. Okay. Bobby, were you a secret menu kind of Taco Bell manager? Just kind of threw shit together and called it a day? Oh, went wide on that shot somehow. Huh, the gray filter didn't load this time. Weird. Very weird. He's still there, just standing there, menacingly. Which makes sense, because it took a few runs before we finally were getting through this fast enough to fight him. Which is wild, because all I'm doing is shooting arrows. Like, I'm not actually fighting anything. Okay, let me read this out for YouTube. 5-layer burrito meal deal that came with chips. Upgraded each of the tortillas to the next size up. Crushed and added the Doritos that came with the meal to the burrito, and added Baja sauce, corn roasted salsa, and pico. Came to about a pound of food. I hope you never wonder why you have to do workout streams. Because the answer's right there. There's the gray filter I was talking about. That didn't spawn in last time. And we just keep running. And we check around the corner to see if he's there. Nope, he's no longer there. Okay, we're done here. We'll come back to you once we're done in the last memory. It is so far away from everything. There is no good way to get here. So what is this called so I can look it up on the wiki? Memory of Oro. That was me, not you. On the top floor where the giants are, there's a crane against the far wall. Attack it. Oh, hey, have I fulfilled your quest yet? No. Okay, I forgot about the reach on my club versus the reach on my sword. Okay, we got 2 nerds still on ballistas. Less than ideal. Not this one. Oh man, even this platform is Dark Souls? Yo, that's cool. Okay. And by cool, I mean incredibly lame. Got one of the items. Okay. So for the actual fighting, I want to go back to my Mira Greatsword. We are chugging a lot of juice. That man got blasted by his teammate. I thought you could split the difference on that. I'm glad I was right. You know, sometimes you just look at something and you can feel the Dark Souls in it. There's just enough things in a Dark Souls game that are intentionally poorly designed for that little fuck you factor. And it's that fuck you factor that a lot of Dark Souls clones latch onto and miss everything else about the franchise. The worst part is that enemy in there. I hit the controller against the side of my leg. The enemy in there, I don't know if I can shoot him with a bow to poison him from outside of the arena. I don't know if I have to get into that stupid hole 12 times to despawn him. Or can I stand... There's a ledge right over here that I'm too afraid to look at without being swacked by the ballista. Oh, I can definitely get a clean shot in here. That's not a problem. You were prepared. You were prepared for their stupidity. Also, I still don't know how half of your employees live paycheck to paycheck, when they're all making more than you. You know, I feel like his debt is a lot greater than yours. That feels like a scam. Because the problem with your employees is a lot of them don't seem to have a grasp on how much debt they are in. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, spear enemy just hyper armored through. That's so rude. Nah, the HVAC unit will be paid off shortly. You know, Twitch chat, I just need about $10,000 and the HVAC unit will be paid off. You can spot me that, right, Twitch chat? YouTube? You want to come over to Twitch chat and help spot the 10K? Break that. You know, I just need to really convince Jeremy that he wants me to be his editor. Okay, we're gonna play this a little bit more conservative. Bait you down the stairs, stab you in the toes. Bait you down the stairs, stab you in the toes. Cut you off at the knees. It's the Lalafell way. My favorite part about that is I walk the right way up the stairs, but I rotate the camera the wrong way up the stairs. So the camera does a full 360 as I am walking up the stairs. Okay, that man jumped off the edge. He's no longer my problem. I'd like to encourage you not to be my problem as well. That arrow showed up on my zoom in, so that was on my hand. These are an enemy that would actually die sooner if I was using the old Leo ring. Because they have, like, barely any health after 2 shots of the arrow, and they are drawing the entire time I'm shooting them, they would take bonus damage from the old Leo ring. Just need to hit him a 4th time. And he's dead. One more for good measure. So that's going to be the challenge of this area, is that dude who's now dead 3, possibly 4 times. I could have killed him once in a different visit, just because. Not to be confused with Square Enix's hit franchise, Just Cause. Oh. Here's a conversation I had with a friend of mine last night who has set aside her entire year's worth of rent in a high-yield savings account that she has with Wells Fargo. And, you know, solid plan. If you know what your rent's going to be for the year and you can put it aside at the start of the year in a high-yield savings account, fantastic. Your year's rent's covered, and it's earning interest. So you're technically decreasing the amount you owe for rent. So I asked, you know, what's the interest rate on a Wells Fargo high-interest savings account? And the number I got was 0.7%. As it stands, January 3rd, 2024, a high-yield savings account in the United States is 4.7 to 5.5%. Hey, that man tripped again. Someone play the woo woo woo. Ow. Ow. Why do you guys use the rubber bullets on the giant and then break out the real bullets to shoot me? Because S ranks have taken over your life. If I get a headshot off, I can kill them in one. Well, two. I don't know why the main giant didn't aggro on the enemies in that room. He just stood there and got shot. Missed us thinning. Need to make sure this man dies. Did it. Okay, back in we go. Back into the breach. One more time. Here we go again. Oh, let me turn these enemies' AI on and then start climbing the tower. Well, that's unfortunate. I stabbed right in front of that guy. done with that man's nonsense. He's not welcome here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised that one didn't Dark Souls hitbox. That shot felt like a Dark Souls hitbox to hit the underside of the bridge. Ad starts in 10 seconds. Bad timing on that. After we kill this man, we will do a pause break for ads. The last one of the stream. Mist is thinning. Please die faster, good sir. Okay. YouTube, we'll be right back. Okay, ads are over. Welcome back, YouTube. You didn't miss anything. Having these pauses every 40 minutes. Actually pretty good. Places where I stop to drink, stop to stand up. Stop to, get snacks. I don't know why you guys were such a bag of dicks. That was awful. Okay, so. This man sealed his fate. That means this man is still alive, and I don't want to deal with him cowering behind his shield. So, squish. And that's my solution. Two, three, and the giants are all dead. I should infuse up the malformed skull just because I find the weapon comical. And I mean, it's got 0 scaling on anything, so it's a decent weapon. High stats, no scaling. You know exactly what you're gonna get out of it. This man's trying to play the game. If he hides in the corner, I can't get him. He tried so hard and got so far into the corner. But in the end, his woo-woo-wooing got the best of him. If he hadn't woo-woo-wooed, I never would have been able to shoot him. Local gas price, $3.05. Not terrible. It used to be better. Oh. Okay. Don't know how you dodged that one. Yeah, if I infuse up the malformed skull, that'll be pretty good for these guys. While these guys are just, you know, fighting to the death, let's pull up Malformed Skull in the Dark Souls wiki. Raw infusion because it has no scaling. Okay. Huh. I think he killed the dude on the ballista. Alright, you're dead to poison. I don't have to worry about you. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the Giant King's still alive. Was not expecting him to be there. Though I am hoping that, we finally get to the end of this room. Come on. Okay, you're woo-woo-wooing. He's trying to stall out the poison. What a real piece of work this man is. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Majula. So first things first, we want to go to McDuff's workshop. So, malformed skull is where? Right there. Reinforced weapon is here. Ooh, I need 3 Titanite chunks. You don't have those. Oh, do you?
I'll flip. If you won't take the...
Give me a Titanite slab. Not what I was after. Oh, I was after something from you, McDuff. I need to go back.
I'll flip.
Yeah, like I said, once you're killing higher level enemies, the cost to refill on arrows is nothing. 15,000 souls is like 15 enemies. For 500 arrows. Yeah, that's nothing. I can kill more than 15 enemies in 500 arrows. Okay. We haven't gotten anything from these enemies. So we're really checking if I got anything offline. And the answer is looking like I either sold it all or no. Chandler's Trident. So I got another Chandler's Trident from the crows. And anything over a 1. That was me, not you. That was a Dell update.
many.
I am unsure why I didn't just use the feather. It should have been faster than what I did.
There until... Bearer until hope has...
Hey, do you have Titanite
Well,
chunks?
You know how... Well, since... Maybe...
You did, but I bought them all. That's unfortunate.
No interest.
Like, I know I read on the wiki the malformed skull has 20 durability, so I don't know why opening up my inventory and checking that it does indeed have 20 durability made me laugh. But hopefully we're close to done with this memory. I'm sorry this stream was just me clearing out memories of giants. But the alternative was Dragon Sanctuary, which would have just been me dying a lot and not clearing out anything. Which, I mean, some of you would prefer. It's a big whacking stick. Apparently, if you power stance these, which requires 53 strength, you can get some mad damage out of 2 + 10 raw skulls with the Ring of Blades. Nope, ignore the man hiding behind the corner. That is not ignoring the man hiding behind the curtain. Good strategy for dealing with that man. Force him to grab the ballista so you get free hits. Oh, sweet. That that extra 4 damage from putting 2 points into Dex is enough to kill those guys on 2 body shots. Okay. That man decided he wanted to be a Chad for Christmas. And a Chad he was. Christmas, New Year's resolution. Damn it. Joke's ruined. God damn it. Okay. Hopefully, there is a god, and these guys on the first floor are gone. Because that means we're almost done. But this isn't a JRPG, and our quest isn't to kill God, so that's how we know there isn't one. I am in danger. I am in horrific danger. Also, I want to talk about how I was able to do the shield bash in that fight, and I can't replicate it. It's flick stick forward as you hit attack. There we go. Hello. So you're saying I should ask for a refund? You're saying I should ask for a refund.
First you really that's in the back of your car. And then he turned into our neighborhood and almost hit a man who was he was turning onto our road stoplight. And he almost hit a man who was in the right turning lane because he didn't actually turn all the way and was still in the other people's lane. I was like, sir, what are you doing?
He wanted a new car for Christmas. There's been a lot of that recently.
Apparently somewhere near here they're doing a bridge repair, so the road's gonna be closed for the next 2 weeks. So I don't know if that affects it.
I don't drive across any bridges.
All I know is they went, this bridge is closed. And they mentioned the road nearby that I vaguely knew about. And I went,
They've been doing repairs on Cromwell Bridge. And they keep closing the road for Cromwell. But
it was more paying attention to what I, do in life.
No?
It wasn't highway related, so I didn't care. That was my right home. Everybody kept trying to hit me. It was bad. Trying to live my life.
That man's gone. That man's gone. The Giant Lord is still alive. He went moo. That man just shot me with an arrow and I just ignored his existence. You'll get yours. Don't worry. Oh, now you remember how to attack these enemies, Giant Lord. I appreciate him trying to guard. It wasn't gonna work, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Shooting that man through a hole.
Correct. I've been shooting this man through a hole in the wall. Because going in there to fight him is just a pain in the ass. No, you have to land on that little platform and then jump into the room with him.
Skill issue.
It's just too many steps involved for one enemy.
Skill issue.
Especially when I have to drop down to fight the other enemies. That man's just gonna get shot with an arrow. Was I just ignoring these guys? Because they are still alive. The guys in the ballistas are gone. The main giant is still alive, but the smaller giant is dead. Wow, that is some serious Dark Souls hitboxing going on. Okay. That man lived on one. Absolutely not. Must have shot him with low stamina. I don't know why I'm wasting arrows on this man. I don't need to race against the clock. I do need to heal, though. With most of the enemies in this memory despawned, I'm not racing against the mist fading anymore. But I can't just feather out of here because the feather puts me so far away. Once we get down to the Giant Lord has despawned, which it looks like he has. And those guys have despawned as well. No, Giant Lord's still there. It is best to fight the Giant Lord from up here. But I guess we'll fight him down here this time, because I have made a colossal mistake. Small miscalculation. Surprised he's sticking around. But somehow the archers are dead? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I ended up on that pattern. Nothing attacks the archers but us. None of the giants have projectiles. This is your 5-minute warning on ads. Oh, he's poisoned. I'm just gonna walk to the exit. Wait for my soul counter to go up. 5-minute warning on ads. Last ad break of the stream. This ad break will be the YouTube outro, and then after the ad break, it will be the Twitch outro, and we'll find a place to raid. So, Bobby, if you got any suggestions, now is the time to get them in. If any of your friends are doing any events that you want to plug, anyone doing Extra Life or Extra Life or
New Year, Extra Life is over.
other charity incentive streams. I'll check here in a second to see if Roro is live. He's getting ready to do... Okay. So he's getting ready to host Fresh Faces 2 for the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer community. I will be... Next week's stream for Wednesday will be Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. And there will be 3, possibly 4 streams next week. Andy Pandy is live. I watched Ray play Super Mario RPG, the new one, and it was just okay.
The low-level route, especially the first, like, hour.
When it came out, ROM Scout immediately went and tried a low-level run to see if... Where in the fuck did you come from?
The sky! All I learned, low-level route starts. Potentially. There are 2 separate paths you can take. what the path that Andy and Happy go, and I only chose Andy because I have no athlete, is you find a spiky and you just hit the jump button over and over and over again, because every time you do a successful jump attack, it gets stronger by like 1 point.
Oh, are they doing the 100 super jump?
I guess. They just jump.
Is there a counter going up on screen during the jump?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because Andy's overlay is real scum.
Is it one attack?
It is 1 attack.
Okay, he's doing super jump. He's getting a 100 super jump to get the OP jacket.
All I know is that they hit jump, and it makes your jump stronger every single time, so that when you get to end game, you have jump that goes boom. Was all I gathered from it. And it costs you energy, and you had to use energy to do it, and it was a whole thing. And you chose spikies because spikies are immune to the jump damage, so they just live forever. That's what I gathered out of it. His head's stuck.
Ow, punched me in the chin.
Why does he have a face?
You know, giants just have a butthole face. It's part of their character arc. I'm trying to decide if dude who's just falling out of the sky is this enemy, because he's not there anymore.
Possible. They decided they didn't like where he was, so now he falls from the sky.
Or that's just where he's stored to do that attack.
Or he just falls from the sky.
If he just falls from the sky, that's really unfortunate.
Does he take damage when he falls from the sky?
No,
He just gets his head stuck in the ground.
correct.
Okay, so what's the purpose of this area? What's the lore?
This is where you go to get the not Moonlight Greatsword. That's it. You have to talk to Bernhard of Jago to get him to spawn for the Giant Lord fight. That's it. That's all you're doing.
So we're talking to a man
To make him a summon for a different fight.
inside of a tree.
Yes. You've gone back in time.
In a tree.
Correct.
Why? Why did the tree?
Well, the trees are the giants. The giants don't die from old age.
They become trees?
Yes.
They become a tree?
So that man is not there. But if I...
That one's not there either. Don't punch your face here.
Can you die a little bit faster? Thank you. Okay. So I have to have that man fall out of the sky 12 times until he's gone. We're on like 5. 4 intentional and 1 unintentional from earlier. I know I got him to spawn earlier. But YouTube, that's going to be all for the recording. I'm just going to have that man concuss himself repeatedly until he stops. Bless you. So I will see you next time, YouTube, in like a week, because I'm only doing like 1 stream a week. Like I said, next stream, Kingdom Hearts, 3 streams that week. There's a tournament qualifier, so 1's practice, 2 qualifiers. And then the week after that, hopefully I get the bye, otherwise I'll be in the chopping block race. And then we'll just be on a little short Kingdom Hearts tournament qualifier kick for YouTube uploads, and then we'll be back to Dark Souls. So YouTube, I will catch you guys on the next one.